Have you ever noticed how relentless the noise of modern life is? It's not just the obvious sounds, the honking horns, the construction, the constant buzz of people, but also the digital noise that follows us everywhere. The traffic, the notifications, the endless chatter, it's everywhere. Even when we think we're alone, our devices keep us tethered to a world that never seems to quiet down. We're living through a digital noise epidemic, and our ability to focus and be present is slipping away. Our minds are constantly bombarded, leaving us feeling scattered and exhausted. I decided to do something drastic, spend 7 days in the Arctic wilderness, completely unplugged, to see if true silence could heal my overstimulated mind. I wanted to find out what happens when all the noise finally stops. Science shows that constant digital distraction rewires our brains, shrinking our attention spans and making deep thought harder. We're losing the ability to sit with our thoughts, to reflect, and to truly rest. I felt it happening to me, a slow drain of mental energy. My thoughts became fragmented, my creativity dulled, and I longed for clarity. So I set out for the Arctic, searching for the kind of silence that could restore my mind. I hoped that in the vast frozen quiet I might rediscover a sense of peace and focus. Would silence be the cure I was looking for? Or would I discover something even deeper about myself in the stillness? Each step toward the Arctic cabin stripped away the noise of civilization. The crunch of my boots in the snow was the only sound echoing in the vast emptiness. The world behind me faded with every footstep, replaced by a sense of anticipation and uncertainty. When the snowmobile left, I was alone in a vast white wilderness. No machines, no voices, just the wind. The sudden absence of human presence was jarring, as if the world had paused and left me suspended in time, surrounded by endless snow and sky. The silence was overwhelming, almost physical. My own footsteps sounded deafening. Every movement seemed amplified, and the stillness pressed in from all sides, making me hyper-aware of my own existence in this frozen expanse. At first, the quiet was unsettling. My mind craved the digital noise I'd left behind. I found myself searching for distractions, longing for the familiar hum of notifications and distant voices, but there was only the hush of the Arctic. The urge to check my phone was almost painful, a stark reminder of how deeply these habits run. My fingers itched for the comfort of a screen, but the device was useless here, a relic of another world. The cold forced me to focus on survival, chopping wood, melting snow, keeping the fire alive. These tasks became my new routine, grounding me in the present and reminding me of the basics of life. These simple tasks anchored me in the present. Each action, no matter how small, felt meaningful and necessary, connecting me to the rhythm of this remote place. As night fell, the silence seeped in, forcing me to confront the noise inside my own mind. In the darkness, I realized that true quiet isn't just the absence of sound, it's the space where you finally hear yourself. The first days were a mental battle. With no distractions, old worries and memories flooded in. My mind raced, desperate to fill the void left by digital noise. I walked for hours, but the endless white offered no escape, just me and my thoughts. The silence became a mirror, reflecting my inner chaos. Sleep brought vivid dreams, as if my brain was clearing out years of clutter. But slowly the storm calmed. Moments of real quiet began to appear. My senses sharpened, and I started to notice the world and myself in a new way. By day 4, everything changed. The endless white, the biting cold, and the profound quiet had become my new normal. I started to notice subtle shifts in my mind and body, as if the silence itself was working some kind of magic. The mental fog lifted, replaced by clarity and calm. My thoughts, once scattered and restless, began to settle, and I felt a sense of peace I hadn't known in years. Science explains this. When we immerse ourselves in silence, the brain enters a self-repair mode, consolidating memories and processing emotions. It's like giving your mind a chance to breathe and reset. I felt my attention span lengthen, my thoughts slow down, and creative ideas surface. I found myself writing more, reflecting deeper, and feeling inspired by the stillness around me. The Arctic silence became a supercharger for my mind. It was as if every quiet moment was fueling my creativity and sharpening my focus. Even the harsh environment helped. Research shows that challenge and quiet can trigger the growth of new brain cells. The combination of adversity and tranquility was transforming me from the inside out. My mind felt stronger, more focused and resilient. I could sense a newfound determination and mental clarity that I'd never experienced before. The anxiety faded, replaced by a quiet confidence and a deep connection to the present. I felt lighter, more at ease and truly alive in the moment. Silence, I realized, is a powerful tool for healing and creativity. In the heart of the Arctic, I discovered that sometimes the quietest places can teach us the most about ourselves. Leaving the Arctic, I worried about losing this newfound clarity. The real challenge was protecting silence in everyday life. I started taking micro-doses of quiet, short walks without my phone, moments of stillness between meetings. I turned off most notifications and set boundaries for digital use. These small changes made a huge difference, helping me stay calm and focused. Silence isn't about escaping the world, but about making space for your mind to thrive. You don't need the Arctic, just a few minutes of quiet can change everything. In a noisy world, seeking silence is one of the best things you can do for your mind. Click the link in the description to book your perfect getaway. Grab all your travel essentials to make your trip unforgettable. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more travel guides, hidden gems, and tips to make your next adventure unforgettable.